Peck's call-up international recognition. Well, what does that say about his development?
Fully deserved. Always talk about we're pro sending our players to play for the country, and we've had our fair share over the few years that I've been here, and Sydie's in a long list of those players, and absolutely delighted for Sydie. His performances have been outstanding. We've talked about him and his development and his introduction to the first team and how he's took his chance, and it can only make him a better player by going away and playing in different environments against different calibre of players.
Do you think he's almost benefited from the fact that, quite understandably, there was a load of talk about Arblaster and he did what he did, but then Sydie Peck's just kind of taken that mantle and run with it?
Yeah, it's a friendly rivalry. They're both employed by Sheffield United. They both are players, my players, and they're pushing each other, as all of the players are in the group. Players that are out the team at the moment are pushing the boys in the team to make sure that their performances are spot on. So we've got a good competition. We always talked about that. We were light on numbers in January, and we brought players in to give us parity with the other top clubs. So the competition in the middle of the park has been intense. Bringing Hamza in, with Vinny, with Sydie, with Blaster at the start of the season. So he was patient. He was patient last year. His attitude has always been first class, as we know. And when that opportunity opens up for him to produce really good performances, generally his performances have been absolutely spot on. They need to be to play in our team. It's an important part of the pitch in terms of how we build and how we connect. He's deservedly got a call for his country. So great recognition and a great example for the young players to follow.
He wouldn't have been involved if he didn't think he could obviously manage it. But as has his career sort of accelerated maybe quicker than you thought and played a lot more than maybe you thought he might have done at this stage?
Well, you never know with young players. You just give them the opportunity. We'd have never have known regarding Blaster if we hadn't given him the opportunity last year. And you saw his progression and how he handled playing in the Premier League, even though it was an incredibly disappointing season and a difficult situation for a young player to go in. But I made him captain at Old Trafford, so my trust in the young players is huge, and our academy is absolutely outstanding. We've talked about it in terms of how good it is locally dominating the area, which was the first thing that I wanted to do when I first came back in 2016. I had history here, of course, knowing the city and how we've always produced a lot of good young players that were sometimes playing for other clubs. So to bring them back, to dominate, to get those players through, it's been incredible work, and I've been consistent with my narrative on how good our academy's been. So always producing players, and we'll continue to do that.